Thank you to my lovely assistant.
Where's the big box and the sauce? They're going to cut it in half.
That's later. Now, as you know, Abby set a wee kind of creative writing challenge which wasn't compulsory, which had something to do with pies.
Yay!
I didn't really listen or pay attention to it. And then I thought about it earlier today, and I thought, a pie? What can I say? Not a lot, but it did remind me, strangely enough, of some time a few years ago when I was banned from Wikipedia. I was accused of a thing called sock puppetry. Now let me explain that, because I'm obviously not a sock puppet. Apparently a sock puppet is when you falsely amend the entries on Wikipedia of people using an alias. Now, I pointed out to them, of course, that I hadn't used an alias, so how could I be a sock puppet? But they banned me anyway, which now means when I make amended entries to those of local councillors and MLAs and members of Parliament, that I do have to use an alias. Now, the entries in question, which I admitted that I amended using my own identity, were on the 7th of May or sometime around then in 2007. They were something to do with the Stormont Assembly, but I won't go into that in detail at the moment. The other two entries were, of course, about the then leader of the Democratic Unionist Party, one Reverend Ian Kyle Paisley. And what I put was, Dr. Paisley was fondly known in Northern Ireland as the big man of Northern Irish politics. But perhaps this was in need of an update at that time to the big, fat, old, orange man of Northern Irish politics. Now, of course, were I to make the amendment today, it would read, the dead, big, fat, old orange man of Northern Irish politics. However, that remained in place for a day or so, as did my amendment, which pointed out that his name, Paisley, was in fact a variation on the old Scots Gaelic word, Paslig, which roughly translated into eater of all the pies. That also remained for a couple of days. However, when I made the amendments to one Jerry Adams, president of Sinn Féin, still, they were very quick off the mark. I had simply said that some years back after an attempt on his life. Surgery had been unable to remove a bullet which was lodged quite close to his spine, and that as the years had passed, this had rendered him impervious to pain. Think Pierce Brosnan era Bond films, villains, the world is not enough for a And then added that this inability to feel pain had led to Jerry performing an annual party trick at the Sinn Féin Ardèche, where he blithely invites his comrades to hit him in the head with a lump hammer, which he laughs off. Unfortunately, this has led to the belief, now widespread in Sinn Féin circles, that Jerry will be president forever because he may well be indestructible. That was what was noticed. Luckily for me, they weren't so quick off the mark about the other amendment, short and simple, which just I added a couple of names to his list of family members. Pugsley, Wednesday, and Fester. Now again, what has that to do with pies? Not a lot. But when I misheard Abby's challenge, I thought something about pie. Is she delusional? Drunk? And my mishearing led to a total misunderstanding. So this little piece is called The Long and Unfulfilling Life of Pie. Just make a wee droning sound.
Turn it on.
You have to do that.
How did rehearsals go?
Very badly. 3.141 592 6535 8979323 8462 643 383 2795 02884197 1693937 5105-829-097 494459230 8164-062 8620899862 80348-2534-2 117067 9. Thank you.